Hi, Sam Tolbert, Sound of Joy Music Services, and we're back on to our viewer request. We just got our Christmas chord book made available. We had to change the site where you could download it, but it is downloadable from our Patreon site. And if you do download it from that site, and let me know that you've downloaded, I will see to it that you get the audio files that the Patreon members get, but I'll see to it if you're supporting the site by purchasing a book. I'll see to it that you get the audio files also so that you can practice those chords with the 8 holiday Christmas songs that are relative to the coming season. So for today, we are doing the viewer wanted Hezekiah Walker's Grateful. Right, it's just one word, grateful. Key of A flat is where we're going to be working from. Now, you know I'm very big on the scales because that's where we're going to find our melody. All the way down. So I had to go back and pull the song up again and listen to what's happening with it. There's a lot of movement happening in the lower register, the chords. So what you want to be able to do is, as I say, once you establish from a scale standpoint where your notes are going to come from, find where they pitch the melody and place your chords underneath until you get comfortable enough to extend past that. That's where your melody is, all the way down here. And as you can see, right in the scales that we just practiced. So now you want to build your chords. Again, I never know the skill level of the requester, so I always try to cover a spectrum of chords for the beginner to intermediate, and they will throw in something there for the advanced musicians. So the intro I'm not going to worry about too much because I just like to teach the meat of the song. You can go back and listen to what's happening in there, but just a little bit of it. So those are where your chords are going to come from. Your one. Now you go a flat 7, 3 to the 4. But now you see we're not playing a 4 chord. Our 4 chord is here, but it sounds so much prettier with this tone. Now again, we're staying in the context of the melody, but we're building our chords underneath. Turn. This is the 7th chord to get us back to the 3, to the 6, 1 or 4. A turn back, passing tone to get to the 3. Now this is a chord app is calling it a actually D minor 6 because this is what gospel music does. It borrows some of the jazz tones and then back. It stays right in this family of chords. Comes out. So muddy, yes, it sounds muddy in those chords, but that's where the chords are being placed when you're learning the song. And you again, I always try to cover 65 to 85% of the chords, depending upon how difficult a song it is. This one, it's really not difficult. It's just where you're going to place your chords. If you want to go higher, as you can see, I'm filling in the empty space because if you go too high, then the song feels like it's missing something. Turn, or it's just two chords right there. You can go over here, but you got to go back to that chord and resolve it. If you want to do just flat out chords, right up the scales. If you don't have this reached yet, well, again, because I don't know what the skill set of the musician, you just do three notes. Three notes, right up the scale. There's your melody. Right up the scales. Right up the scales. Turn. I'll let you see that chord and see how I'm getting to it. Hold it. Back to that E major. Now, that's giving you right there from the opening part of the song, that is enough to really get you comfortable playing it. There is one run which we're going to cover. Again, this is why scales are so important. When you know where your major scale is and you hear another scale progression or a pattern of notes that is not in that scale, find the major scale and then don't play the notes or play the notes. How can I put this? Play the notes you hear, not the ones you don't hear. So when they go, that is the run. So what scale is that? Well, if you look at the notes that are in there, if we're in A flat, we've already got a minor scale and we've got a jazz flat 7. There's the flat 7 scale, the minor scale. So let's look and see what scale this may have come from. Let's like it's the harmonic minor scale. Minor scale. The harmonic minor scale is just that's the harmonic minor scale. So we're coming down on the minor scale. And this is when they go to just the inversions of the one. Right back to the major scales. Scales. So that's that part of the song. I think there is a climb. Let me just listen to it. Be right back. Okay. I wonder why I thought there was something more in that. That's the entire song. I was just listening to it and playing along with it. The version I took was from YouTube, and it was one from the actual album. I don't know why I was hearing something different. But there is the entire song. You saw me do. You could do this also. This is like a jazz walk up. Or that walk up. And bum, 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 bum. And those are the extent of your chords. Finish it off. There we go. All right. Sam Tobin, Sound of Joy Music Services. As always, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can keep up with any new videos we come up with. Leave a comment, of course, and see you on the next viewer request. And check out our Christmas chord book from our Patreon page. Patreon members get the chord book free of charge for their monthly support. Take care. See you on the next video. Bye now.